a universal language transcending borders and generations. It has the power to inspire, heal, and unite us. Welcome to your favorite program in and around where creativity meets talent. Yes, this program educates, enlightens, inspires, and of course entertains. My name is Ene Hassan, and I love to be in your faces every week. Today is all about music, and I have an amazing guest with us who is ready to share his musical journey. But before you meet my guest, let's go on this quick break. In and around continues shortly.
No man corny love. The big ways, you got me running on the line. Girl, I hope you understand. Girl, I wanna see you showcase. Got your body on rotate, dance. Showcase. Got your body on rotate, dance. Showcase. Got your body on rotate, dance. Showcase. Got your body on rotate.
Welcome back. Okay, the program is still in and around, and I have an amazing, talented artist. Join me as I big welcome the amazing, the super talented one and only Rashid.
Thank you.
All right, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Same here.
Yeah. So, tell us, how did growing up in Lagos influence your music style?
Well, Lagos is a metropolitan city which have like 100 ethnic groups, and we have people who have this diversified language. There's patterns of behavior, unique traits. So by like relating with such people, you kind of take in their characters, you know their daily lifestyle. So it kind of brings more inspiration into making music, writing lyrics from a different perspective.
Okay, so just by interacting with people, you get to diffuse the different traits and all that.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so when did you start singing officially?
Officially, that should be around 2010/11. I got my first signing then. They asked me to write a song for Valentine, and so it was hard because I was still young at that time. I was just awaiting admission into the university. Okay. So I had to write. I didn't know then we had Asha. Asha was like the artist that was trending then, and I kind of like I was like leaning towards that angle. So I made a song called Undoubtable, which was a little bit hard for me because people were used to listening to Tongba music, and as at then I wanted to do jazz and rock and roll. So luckily I made that song, and it was like...
Was it a hit?
It wasn't. It kind of grew on people because people didn't actually know that was the first. I was the one who made it at first because people were not used to that kind of stuff. We only know Asha, and I was young. I didn't know what I did was actually much better than what I thought. So, and from there, I had I don't need to like pay to get on blog site then because of the recognition of the song. So 360 knobs, not just 2K. They usually take my songs for free because they kind of trust what I did then and they love my talent.
Oh, that's nice. So what now sparked your interest in Afrobeats?
Music is something you have to speak in the right tone, the right dialect, the right culture, the right behavior for people to understand. So as at then when I did jazz, rock and roll, soul, it was kind of new to people because people grew up with cultural music. We grew up with high life from my own generation. I don't know about now. So I kind of feel like, so I do have some kind of difficulty communicating some kind of audience when you want to sing your song across, because they are saying, wow, why don't you put this beat here now? Why is your beat so slow? Why is it only tune? They mean guitar. And so when Afrobeat came, thank God for Runtown and some other artists who could like fuse it together very well. So I realized that, okay, this is like the right channel. Yes, I could sing a slow song with the right strings. At the same time, Afrobeat has beats. You know, it kind of carry everything along together, and people loved it that way.
Okay, so how would you describe your own unique Afrobeat sound?
Okay, Afrobeat First of all, let me educate people out there. Afrobeat means
Educate me also.
okay, educate you too. Afrobeat means fusing African beat with foreign beats. That's all it means. So Afrobeat can come in like multi-genre, but you cannot call it Afrobeat. So Afrobeat, you can, once you mix Afrobeat with African sound. African sound itself has many categories, but let's just keep African sound as one, because that's all Afrobeat. So let's say when you mix Afrobeat with soul, you can call it Afro soul. You mix Afrobeat with R&B, Afro R&B. You mix Afrobeat with dancehall, Afro dancehall. You mix, but they don't call it Afro dancehall. It's just Afrobeat. So it now depends on the artist, whatever genre is used to singing over there. Now it doesn't have to be boxed. So you can take Spanish song, mix it with African beats. So what Fela used to do was jazz mixed with African beats. That's why I hear more of the trumpet, saxophone. So that's jazz. Davido, Wizkid, usually do mostly dancehall, raga, because raga kind of is like a baby from dancehall, Afrobeat. So that's why most Jamaicans and most Caribbean cities, they find it easy to listen to Afrobeat, because we do use it's pidgin English stroke theirs. It's kind of sound familiar and it's related.
So what's the most challenging part of creating music?
There are so many perspectives to it, and we have different strong points as an artist. Some people, it's the lyrics. For some artists, it's the beats. For some artists, it's the storyline. So sometimes it comes in different ways. Sometimes you might want to write a song, have the lyrics in your head, but there's no melody. It sounds awful. Sometimes you have the melody, but there's no words to the melody.
So why does the producer come in?
The producer is to make the beat for you. Sometimes the producer can also be your director. Tells you what to do on the beat, how to sing it, how to make the whole song. It depends on how diverse the producer is. Me, I usually I like to swing in with the beat, because the beat is what gives the song soul. So when you play a song that sounds like it's too melancholic, it's too emotional, I don't need to sing too much of I don't need to pull lyrics that sounds like you need to dance on it. I need to follow the beat. So that's where a lot of artists make a lot of mistakes.
So the lyric must go with the beat.
So the main thing is the resonance, the harmony between the whatever is coming out from your mouth and the beat. That's the first step. So once you have that, that's when you cannot think of the lyrics. So it's easy when you go with this approach. And there are sometimes you write your song at home, you take it to the studio, they make a beat to it, and sometimes the beats can actually influence your melody, and it has to change a little, and the whole thing just breaks down. That's the end again. You have to start over. So it's a lot of challenge.
Wow, I must say, you guys are you're trying. It's really very commendable.
Thank you very much.
Right. So what's the biggest challenge facing Nigerian artists right now?
I think it's money. Finance, funding. I think we're all going through, because Nigeria, actually, the economy is actually very, very bad.
Yeah.
So, and we need money to do everything. We need to run ads. You need the right public relation. You need branding. You need styling. You need your videos. You need to get on TV. Everything is just money. So, finance is the first issue. And I think it's the main issue for any artist. Once there's money, you can sell a bad song. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so is it just funding, or are there other challenges?
Okay, there are other challenges which is small, which that one it's now rested on the artist. This one are just like factors that the artist must deal with. So when it comes to the artist, I think mannerism is a behavior towards the audience. Yes, it can be a challenge if you're a little bit arrogant. People might love your talent, but with time, they might withdraw with time. If you have bad styling, which whatever it is, if you make Jamaican music and you look like something else that doesn't relate, it might be an issue.
So we'll pause here for a few minutes and take a break to enjoy Showcase, a recently released song by Rashid. So let's take it.
Are you a gangster? Why you got the form? Got the fire for your head, and me beautiful. If I'm feeling you, my feelings through the door. Blow my mind, cool my soul. This time, I don't wanna cross the line. I'ma wait till the other line to show you up. No more, corny love. With your big ways, you got me running on the line. Girl, I hope you understand. Girl, I wanna see you dance, showcase. Got your body on rotation, 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 girl. I want to be your man. I wanna be your man. No man, shit, no man, corny love. Nothing fit to hinder you. I get you fast, like a ginger you. Oh yeah, what? Why am I this time? I don't wanna cross the line. I'ma wait till the other line to show you. No more, corny love. With your big ways, you got me running on the line. Girl, I hope you understand. Girl, I wanna see you dance, showcase. Got your body on rotation, 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 dance. Got your body on rotation, dance. Got your body on rotation, dance, showcase. Got your body on rotation, dance, showcase. Got your body on rotation.
Okay, so that song is a wonder. It's amazing. It's just 5 days old and it's already a hit on social media. Now, if you're just tuning in, the program is In and Around, and my guest is Rashid. So, tell us about Showcase.
Showcase, the first inspiration I got for Showcase is the beat itself. It sounds like Caribbean, it sounds like a lovely song, it sounds like a song to dance to. So I just had to look for a song that is roaming. I needed to talk to a girl, but I didn't want it to be the old conventional you girl, I love you. So I just had to start with, if you read through the lines, it's about telling a girl that I'm going to be with her at the right time when the stars are aligned, when everything, I don't want to cross boundaries. Then we head to the chorus and I tell her to just showcase. She should show off herself. There's no issue. Life is good.
Okay, guys, he's going to do that for us at the end of the program. So let's move on. Now, if you could collaborate with any artist today, who would it be?
Okay, I used to have different artists and it changes over time. Before it used to be, I'd prefer Asha, Fresh South Sultan, because he's a good writer, he has good melodies, and Wizkid usually. But now there are other artists I like to work with because they have more substance. I would definitely like to work with Davido and Wizkid because they have too much influence on Afrobeat. But apart from those two lions, I think I like Omale, I like Thames, and I like Bonner.
Okay, nice. Alright, so what message do you hope your fans take out from your music?
I don't know what I'm fans, music fans.
Your music fans, every fans generally.
Okay. What I can tell the fans is, I don't know. I can talk towards music, but usually I like to speak in general. If you're somebody out there living in Nigeria, just know that you don't stay in the same position forever. What you are today is always different from what you are yesterday. You will always keep changing, so never give up.
Yeah, thank you. So now, we're rounding up, but where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
3 years from now, to be realistic, I see myself growing. Because I always know that I'm quite different from last 2 months.
Yes,
my music has gone
far.
further.
We did showcase, it's a banger.
so I'm quite sure I'll be more grown, I would have more videos. Now I have A-list artists like already checking out my stuff.
Global collaborations.
Yeah, yes, I do have collaborations, but they are not popular. I get people from outside Nigeria trying to tell me like, hey, I love your music, I like to do something with you. But I know in 3 years' time it's going to be bigger than that.
Okay, so before we go, let's Rashid bless us with Showcase.
You want to sing with my mouth?
Yes, so please, no problem, just do it.
Are you a gangster? Where you calling from? Carry fire for your head and do uniform. If I feel it, you might finish near the door. Blow my mind and cool my soul. This time, I don't wanna cross the line. I'm my way to the dollar line to show you off. No more, Connie, love with your big waist. You got me running on the line. Girl, I hope you understand. Girl, I wanna see you dance. Showcase, got your body on rotation. Dance, showcase. Got your body on rotation. That's it.
Yeah, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I know Showcase is gonna blow. In fact, it's already making hits. It's all over social media,
Yes.
TikTok and all. Thank you so much for coming. Big ups Rashid for coming here to share his musical journey, his insight, his expertise on all about music.
Thank you.
And we hope 3 years from now, when you're bigger, when we call, you still come here.
I hope so. I hope I have that time.
Yes, you will.
I will, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming again.
Thank you, man. You're welcome.
Right, so I have been discussing with Rashid, and he was amazing. So next on our lineup is Curious Clues with Toke. What does Toke have for us today? Music is indeed a universal language, transcending borders and cultures. It has inspired social movements and cultural identity. We have various genres of music, and one of them is Afrobeat. Hello and welcome to Curious Clues with Toke, a segment of the In and Around show where we share interesting facts with you. I thought you might find it interesting to know that Afrobeat began in the 20th century when musicians from Ghana combined West African regional music with Western jazz and calypso. This eventually became highlife. It is this highlife that was rebranded into Afrobeat. However, the core sound of Afrobeat was established in the 70s by Fela Anikulapo Kuti, popularly called the king of Afrobeat, the father of Afrobeat. The discussion of Africa and world politics was an important part of Fela's music and Afrobeat in general. It is also important to know that his drummer, Tony Allen, also helped in the hard-driving rhythm of Afrobeat. The work of Fela Kuti and Allen was the bedrock of Afrobeat, especially in Nigeria. Afrobeat's rich cultural heritage and socially conscious lyrics have made it a beloved genre worldwide. Did you learn anything or two? I believe so. That's a wrap on today's Curious Clues with Toke. I am Olanike Adetoke Olabode. Thanks for joining us, and don't go away. In and Around continues shortly. Thank you, Toke, for that amazing, inspiring tidbit on Afrobeat. And of course, I know that you learned one or two. Of course, that's what Curious Clues with Toke is all about.
Photo. Not be juju be that. Oh, mumu not too much.
Hey, that was really funny. You know they say in Nigeria, if you don't have money, just have data. Now we are rounding up, and I know you have been enlightened, you've been entertained today on the program In and Around. Thank you, Rashid, for inspiring us and sharing your musical journey with us. And thank you for always watching. Thank you for always being on the show. I appreciate you, my crew appreciates you. Join us same time next week for another amazing discussions. My name is Ene Hassan saying bye-bye.
This time, I don't wanna cross the line. I'm away till the other line to show you up. No more, corny love. The big ways, you got me running on the line. Girl, I hope you understand. Girl, I wanna see you showcase. Got your body on rotate and dance. Showcase.
Now Davy Jones do this.
Let us say I don't want